Alright guys, time to start going down the fitness myths. I talked about doing this before and I want to start getting into it now, but the very first video that I'm going to do is this one obviously, and it's about eating carbs at night. If you've been around the health and fitness industry at all for any amount of time, you've probably heard the saying, don't eat carbs at night, it makes you fat. And I'll be perfectly honest, years ago I thought this was true. I was fooled. Most of us were at some point. When we first get into things, we read things and we think they're true, but it's not always true. And that's why it's important to kind of do your own research and dig deeper and not just go with what people say, because they might be steering you in the wrong direction. They may have good intentions, but they are misinformed. So what's the theory behind carbs at night make you fat? Well, what they usually point to is they will say, you know what? Carbs are used for energy, and if you eat your carbs at night and then you go to sleep, your carbs cannot be used as energy because you're just laying there and you're doing nothing. So instead, they're going to be stored as fat, as energy for future use. That kind of makes sense in theory, but you know what? It just doesn't work that way. The laws of thermodynamics do not change throughout the course of the day. Your body does not know whether it's 3 p.m. or 5:58 p.m. or 6:01 p.m. or whether it's midnight, okay? If you happen to be up at midnight and you feel like eating some carbs and it fits within your macronutrient and caloric needs for the day, then it will not matter. You will have no problems unless you're Gizmo, then you're going to turn into a gremlin.
You want some chicken? No? Alright.
Now, I don't just expect you to take my word for it, so I want to point to some research. There was a study done on 78 police officers in Israel, and this was a really good study. And the thing that I really liked about it is they split them up into two groups, but they made sure that everything was the same. They had the exact same calories, they had the exact same carbs, protein, fat, their macronutrient breakdown was exactly the same. The difference is one group ate their carbs in doses throughout the day, the other group ate almost all their carbs. I think it was like 80-90% of their carbs at night. All of them at night. Oh my god, carbs at night, I'm gonna get fat, right? Well, actually what the study showed was the group that ate their carbs at night had much better results in weight loss than the groups that ate it throughout the day. They lost more weight, they had better markers of health. It's just everything about it was better. Now, I'm not saying go out and eat all your carbs at night, and carbs at night is the key to weight loss. I'm just telling you that eating at night obviously doesn't make you fat. It doesn't work that way. Now, the thing that I really want to mention about this study about the group that ate at night and having better results, was it because they ate at night? Probably not. Was it because they ate most of their carbs in one sitting? Probably, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to say eat all your carbs in one sitting. That's not necessarily a healthy way to go about doing things. They probably had better results because of things like insulin sensitivity and less spikes in insulin and all that, but that's not for this video. Maybe I'll do something like that in the future, but for now, I'm just showing you clearly eating carbs at night does not make you fat. Now, I will say this, some people do better not eating carbs at night, and if that's you, that's fine. But I think for the most part, when people don't eat carbs or really anything at night, and they have better results because of this, it's kind of your general person who doesn't really track and doesn't really pay attention to what they're eating. So by not eating at night, they eat less calories. And by eating less calories, they lose more weight. It has nothing to do with the fact that they didn't come at night, it was just because they had less calories, so they lost more weight. But if these people would take the exact same amount of calories and carbs that they ate throughout the day and stopped at 6 or 7 or whatever the heck it was, and ate it more spaced out and even ate some right before bed, it would make no difference. It would be exactly the same. So a lot of people will take what I'm saying here and try to twist it and turn it into, I'm telling you to eat all your carbs at night and that not eating carbs at night is bad. That's not what I'm saying at all. If that works well for you, that's fine. Go ahead and do it. I'm just saying you don't need to worry about not eating carbs at night if that's something you're worried about. But if not eating at night fits better into your lifestyle and it works better for you, by all means do it. I'm not here to stop you from it. That's fine. I'm just trying to give you some clear, concise data and tell you that it's okay to eat carbs at night if you want. Alright guys, that's all I have for this video. If you found this helpful, please leave it a like. If you have any questions, leave it below. I will definitely get back to you. And make sure you're subscribed for more information coming up, because I'm going to do a lot of these types of videos in the future. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.